Elroy, the God who sees me. My exodus when the weight became too heavy. When the ache finally found a voice in my chest, I fled from the place of expectation, searching the desert for rest. I remember when the pain grew teeth, when every bite felt like a decision, when staying meant breaking and leaving felt like the only mercy left. So I fled. Isn't that what we do? When life presses too hard against the soul, get me out of here. We whisper between tears and fear. When pain becomes a language spoken fluently in your home, leaving doesn't feel like weakness, it feels like survival. When love turns cruel and safety becomes a stranger, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde both became danger. The soul's cry, get me out of here. I remember years ago after a treacherous divorce, trying to gather the scattered pieces of my life, bruised by someone who never seemed to like me, let alone love me. Words were weapons, money was control, faith was twisted, silence was punishment, hands, voices, systems, spirits all rose against me. One of the darkest days was coming home to find my journals destroyed. Yes, my journals destroyed. The sacred record of my survival torn apart. Books drowned in water, my voice soaked in ruin, then being told by nefarious to clean the mess. So I fled. I left the whole state just to breathe again. And God found me. Elroy, the God who sees me. He saw the bruises no one asked about, the silent tears I never cried aloud. He saw the choice I never wanted to make, the strength I didn't know how to fake. He saw my running not as rebellion, but as a heart trying to breathe. He read the language of my pain before I found the words to speak. I was not invisible in the wilderness. I was not forgotten in flight. The God of heaven met me there and looked straight into my life. And he did not overlook the tears I hid. He didn't miss the strength it took to keep going. He read my silence fluently and answered what I never said aloud. Then one night, a vision like dream came. I was instructed to stand guard, to return to duty, to faith, to purpose. I arrived clothed in white, called to protect what mattered. But distraction came, familiar faces, comfort without commitment. And suddenly, I was no longer dressed for who I was called to be. Then I remembered I had an assignment. My garment was in the trunk, balled up, wrinkled, forgotten. Still, I put it on over everything else and I ran. By the time I arrived, the moment was passing, but grace remained. A smile, a wave, white and gold, approval. Without a word, Elroy saw me. Not just my failure, not just my fleeing, but my heart still willing to show up, even wrinkled, even late, even layered over pain. When I woke, I moved closer to faith, pulled my garments from the bag, smoothed them with obedience, and I have been strong ever since. Like Hagar, I can say it now. You are the God who sees me because I too have now seen the one who sees me. So even when the road feels lonely and the past still calls my name, I'll walk knowing I am never unseen. Elroy remains.